Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be a matchup against Alride's Dracopals, one of the variants that are being played right now. My hand is, I can't do anything at this point. Unless I draw a tuning or a tuning or just any Synchron. It'll let me have some play. But as of right now, the best thing I can do is just set a regular set twister, and that's pretty much pass. Don't get me wrong, that's an okay play. I've been able to win a game by doing that, so it's not completely helpless. But yeah, he opened up pretty good. I'm not sure if drawing the vanillas is ideal, but I guess he can still manage to rank to XYZ to pretty much anything he likes. But he just goes ahead and makes debating on what he wants to make. But right away I'm fearing that one that negates spells and a dweller. So that's what I'm scared of. But he doesn't. He just goes the one that adds during the end phase. So that's pretty cool. So then he's gonna go for another fusion thing, and then he's gonna overlay for the one that I'm scared of. I'm okay if I draw into a tuning, I'll be perfect, and I'll pretty much take it from there. But I don't. I draw the new card I've been trying out, King's Consonant. So right here it'd be pretty cool if I can mill Synchro materials and then pop a card, and then it'll leave me wide open for King's Consonant, so I can just activate it, negate the next attack, and then Synchro and make something pretty devastating, hopefully. But I'm scared of him going into a Diamond Dire Wolf or Twin Twister or just anything to just pop my back row, because I don't mind if he pops a Twin Twister, because I could just chain it. But I really don't want him to pop the King's Consonant, because that's just pretty much my only play right now. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I'm hoping for right now, because he's probably gonna. This is where I assume he's gonna go minimize the back row, and then he hits the consonant. So I'm like, okay, that limits my play even more. So then he continues to draw and just leave his options open, because he can. He only has one slot left, so he can't really do much. So he just goes in and attacks. I pop his that guy that negates spells. So that's that. And yeah, I'm pretty low. But once again, right here, if he didn't go dual, if I drew a tuning or something, I could have came back. I could have just turned it all around, but I drew a freaking quick football. So that's just gonna be it, pretty much. So I just sit and pass, because maybe there's hope, but there's no hope. So that's just pretty much gonna be it, and we're gonna go ahead and go to game 2. And then in game 2, I'm gonna take out the King's Consonants and put MSTs, because they're gonna be much more effective. I keep everything in except the King's Consonant, because that doesn't help with consistency at all. And my hand's awkward, but I can manage with it. This is what I mean. This is another scenario where Twin Twister can come in handy. It's risky, but it can actually open up your play. So what you do is you use it to pitch anything you want to discard, and then you have Doppel. Well, Doppel is really useful because you get the token, and you can special summon itself by having a monster from your grave be special summon. And then I go a little too fast, and I rewind. I don't mind. It's okay. Not much change, but So he changed max C. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So then right now I'm attempting to just draw as much as I can and hopefully go into the heavy slump because I'm very limited. I'm top decking, so my options aren't really big right now. So then I go ahead and I mill a cool bolt, which is really good. That might come in handy later. And I draw soul charge, it's even more insane. And it's like, okay, now I can see what I mean. Like that hand was awkward. It was like a really weird hand, but I managed to pull this off. And then that 1 or 2 draws can put you back in the game. So yeah, that's now I'm like thinking to myself, okay, I think I recovered thanks to those draws. So then I go ahead and boost Excel to go into a charge, and it was next. Freaking soldier heavy sub was next. If I would have gone charge then, I would have drawn it. But yeah, so I go and make soul charge. Oh, I drew it, but it doesn't matter. I drew it either way. I make charge. I make charge. I draw 2 more cards and I drew heavy slump, and then I haven't armor summoned yet, so that's really good. So right now, I mean, either I have it. This is pretty much game right because I have slump. I could end with the quasar and the crystal, and there's nothing you can chain unless you chain the face off, or that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, and that's pretty much gonna be it. So then for game 3, when I go second, I put in dark holes and flying seeds and MSTs because if I can stop him going to a dweller or going to that any XYZ that can floodgate me, I want to prevent that. So this is a perfect example of why I side the way I side. I drew the 3 cards that are ideal. So what you do is you let them clog their field. You drop flying seed, have their board like pretty much clogged to where they can where they can exceed and they can't summon. So that's really good. So then after that, you dark hole because they're gonna have everything on the field, and then it's just gonna be nothing. And then you twist with the scales, and that's gonna pretty much limit them a lot because they're gonna have no scales. They can't pendulum summon. They will need to have 2 more scales of the right level. So yeah, that's just gonna be that. So he pen summons 4, and then I'm like, oh damn, okay, I kind of risked it right here. But then he luckily he goes into he's gonna go into another fusion, so that's when I want to drop it, and that's gonna clog his field. He can't exceed, and then for a second he kind of forgets that he can't exceed, so then he's gonna overlay, and I'm gonna be like, wait, how does he overlay? And he's like, oh wait, it's like, oops, I can't do that. So he goes for another a fusion guy, then I drop it, and then that's gonna close his field. So now he's locked. Like now for sure I'm thinking to myself, okay, no dweller this turn. I'm good. I'm good. So that's pretty much the whole idea of why I side the way I side. So then he goes ahead and makes the fusion guy, which is really annoying. I mean, before I used to think that was until you run out of pendulum face up effect, but I read the ending and it's only once per turn. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then this is what I meant. He forgot that he couldn't XYZ. So then. He's like, oh, okay, oops, and then he brings it back to Sinister. So then I twin twister away his back row, but I'm still debating on how to do it because I want to go up. I know I gave him the warning, so I have to make sure that my summon goes through. So I need to make sure I have him force the negation. Right here I'm asking if it's only once per turn. So I force the negation, and then I'll twin twister his back row because the back row is much more threatening because they can actually stop my summon. So I gotta get rid of that. So then, yeah, that's pretty much the main reason I put in the flying seeds, dark hole, and MSTs because those are really good against pendulum. Because I mean, some of them they want to keep the pendulum on board, keep bringing them back every turn, but most of the time they want to establish a board to where it's pretty unbreakable. But if you can prevent that, then that's really good, which is my case. I hate dweller. Like dweller is just something that I can't deal with unless I open up a pretty damn good hand. So then he negates, and then I go for a twin twister, and then I'm gonna pitch standing, get 2 fluffs, get rid of the warning, and then I'm gonna send a bowl because I don't want to send jet because I don't want to start my hand. So then I send a jet off the bulb mill, so that's really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw 1, and then I draw a little weeder, and then I have jet engraved, so that's gonna give me a formula. So it's like it just opens up the plays. This is what keeps it exciting. And then I draw soul charge, and okay, right here, I could just bounce his card. I could draw more. I can trish and have an end field of Crystal Wing and a pretty good field. And that's just pretty much gonna be it. He just ended up scooping. I think he just had to go here, go forth or something. But yeah, the end field I could end it with a pretty strong field. So it was kind of inevitable. It was just yeah. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll upload more videos.